Hello everyone, welcome to the first day of spring and the bearded edition of talking to me, Erik Brown, here in Beverly Hills. We're actually in Benedict Canyon, going to look at some pretty fantastic homes that is in a gated community off of Benedict. And so it's kind of a fun area because you get a bunch of really great views in a cool kind of secluded area that has a double gate. And what's really signature about this particular area and these types of homes is that there's a particular property that is just behind this massive kind of tree wall, which is very typical for celebrity properties. Adam Levine, the big coach of The Voice and the Maroon 5 frontman, is selling a home to John Mayer, who is going to be purchasing a home. He's currently living out of hotels here in the Beverly Hills area and would like to find what he said he wants to be careful not to have it be his next bachelor pad. So this particular area, as is oftentimes what you'll find with really signature areas like this, is you've got these phenomenal views in, like I said before, a gated community. And so this particular property that is just behind this fenced wall, as you can see, is sitting on almost 4 acres, about 3.5. And the home itself, which unfortunately we won't get a chance to be able to see, is sitting at about a 5-bed, 7-bath house that is 7,100 square feet, which Adam had purchased back in 2012 for only $4.83 million. And so now, just 6 years later, I'm sure there was a pile of renovations that had gone into the home. But this particular property he is now selling for $13.5 million. Now, he tried to list it about a year or two ago at a little over $17 million. And so he's still making what hopefully is going to be somewhat of a handsome profit. Now, as I said, you get an idea. Here in front of us would be the gate that goes into this particular community. And what will oftentimes happen when you're on canyon roads, and there's several, there's Benedict Canyon, there's Laurel Canyon, there's Coldwater Canyon, these particular areas will oftentimes have a lot more traffic noise. So with properties like these, that traffic noise can affect the value of the property. But when you have a gated area that is kind of off of the main beaten path, it ends up being quite a bit more secluded, which generally is pretty great. And you can get an idea of some of the signature cars and the type of people. Here is the entranceway to the gate and Benedict Canyon Road. This would be the front gate, and we'll be respectful not to walk down the driveway, but the front gate to the home itself. And you can get an idea of how private those views would be off in the hills from the actual home itself. And I want to give you an idea. We'll be able to see some of the traffic here that's popping off of Benedict Canyon. You get an idea of how busy and what the views would be like from this section as well. So this particular kind of property and area is, as I said, off of the main strip, but when you get to see some of the traffic that will be on Benedict Canyon, that can be a bit of a detractor of value. Now, there's a number of things that will kind of affect value on a given home, this being one of them. But the idea of this level of seclusion and privacy, and particularly when you're in Beverly Hills and you're sitting on just shy of 4 acres for a home that has been heavily renovated, has double gates, is in an area in Benedict Canyon that is called Tennis Court Row. And so it's a very signature pocket of Beverly Hills, kind of the Beverly Crest pocket, if you will. So you can get an idea of what John Mayer's view is going to look like just briefly. And again, that privacy is great. Now, the home itself, I'm going to include a link for you so you can see what the inside of the home pictures. You'll be able to click on this at the end of this viewing, and you get to see what this soon-to-be 5-bed, 7-bath, 7,100 square foot home will look like as a potential bachelor pad. Now, when Adam had purchased the property, he had turned it into a massive 1-bedroom home, which I can only imagine how unique that must have looked when you've got 7,100 square feet. So a property like this, and again with this cool lot, and you can see as we walk down from the front entrance of where the home would be, all of this wall extends around all of the acreage of the property, and then you can see probably from where the house is, which would be right up there, you get these views that probably span more than 180 degrees. And imagine if the whole of the exterior of the walls would be glass, which is the way that it was built, and you'll see in the connection of the photos. And imagine with all of this greenery and the sunsets and the sunrises, I'm sure it is gorgeous. So I just wanted to share with you another neighborhood here in Beverly Hills so you can get some idea of what homes and celebrities will look like and sell like. And I wanted to, on this first day of spring, share with you my either fantastic or really gross beard. So with all that being said, it's always great to connect with you. If you have any questions in all things real estate, please feel free to touch base anytime. This is Erik Brown, Beverly Hills, signing off. Talk to you soon.